Alright everyone, welcome back here to another edition of the YodelCast. I am of course your host Doc Lettuce, bringing you this matchup for the PGW Paris Gamer Week qualifiers. It is of course the first round due to the seedings being a little bit weird, but it is going to be Heartbreakerz versus Unhandled Exception in what should be a killer match. This is the first time I have seen Heartbreakerz in about 3 months, so I'm hoping that they put a smile on my face, but UE of course is an incredibly strong team. I've casted them recently and they gave me an amazing match, so I'm expecting this to go the distance, to be honest, and I guess we'll see how things go as the match has, of course, gotten underway. Only about 20 seconds in, so that does mean it is time for a roster rundown. On Blood Eagle, of course, we do have Unhandled Exception with Salachi, Depths, Tribes Ascend Lol, or Macavity, Rezile, I hate that name, Rez, Vice Lord, Black, and Gene Stealer. Looks like UE does not have quite all their members, so they are going to be using a ringer in black. But in any case, we do, of course, have Heartbreakerz on Diamond Sword with Mad for Bad, otherwise known as Bins, Knutson, Ethereal King, Lochi, Ephics, Miri, and Shaz. We did have a quick grab here going on in the middle of the field, but we do see the flag is already down. Ephics is going for the return. Gonna get it fairly easily as Salachi came in there just a little bit too late, and Lochi goes ahead and kills himself out there. So UE getting on the board first there with the grab, but not able to do much with it. They got it fairly far, but Heartbreakerz was there and ready. Ephics with the nice return, and Lochi with the nice assist. So with that said, taking a look at the defensive setups, of course, we do see Miri back on the flag. He was AFK from Heartbreakerz for a little while, but he is back and better than ever. And let's see what he's able to do, but Shaz is going to stop me from looking at the defenses as he gets us underway with a cap, or with a grab rather, potentially turning into a cap. Only about 200 health right now. You do see a sniper shot missing there from Mac. He's going to go ahead and punt it along here instead of electing to go for it himself. And you do see Bins is there ready and waiting, does make the pickup in the midair. There are 3 members from UE ready here and going. Black goes for the E grab. He does manage to get it. We did see a shot attempt from an infiltrator. Not quite able to do much. The flag is down in the field. Lochi's going to be picking it up. Vice Lord's down in the base. He's probably going to go for a sonic punch or an interception here. I don't think anyone really knows he's there. I don't know how much energy he has because we are going to go ahead and stick with Lochi. And here we go. We should be seeing a sonic punch any second now. Going to go for the disc instead. And he gets taken down, but buying his team plenty of time. You see Black gets a nice Nitron off there. Ephics is going to try and go for the pickup. He's not able to get it. Black comes swooping in there, taking advantage of a great Nitron, followed by a good thruster pack. Heartbreakerz dropping the ball a little bit there. Not able to put the cap on the board that they should have gotten there. And UE with a very nice defensive play. Black there really coming up big for them. So a good start there for the ringer. Whew. Yes, the French player apparently is going to be Black, so we are going to keep an eye on him for the Greganouche who's watching my stream. I will make sure to give him his props because he is ringing, and it's always, of course, very difficult for a team to go up against a theoretically skilled team here in Heartbreakerz with a ringer, and we'll see how they manage to do with it. But anyway, going back to the defenses, of course, we are going to have Knutson up there, possibly about to go down here to Vice Lord, running the Infiltrator. He's going to be doing the sniping. You can see he's down to 40 health already. Still not necessarily losing the duel, though. We do see Black was going for a grab there. We are going to keep an eye on this duel, though, as Knutson there finally does get taken down by Vice Lord. The flag is just sitting there in the field, so no big deal. Ephics, of course, is babysitting it because he is going to be out there dueling. Running the Pathfinder now. Last time I casted him, he was, of course, running in sort of the Raider Soldier, just doing the generic dueling. He has elected to go for Pathfinder, whether that's map-specific or not. We will find out as the game progresses, but that's his main role for now. On the other side, of course, we do actually have a grab going on that I completely managed to miss. Flag is already all the way back at the base. You see Ephics is going to be going for it in a second. No, it's going to be Lochi picking it up. Vice Lord, Black, and Gene Stealer all trying to intercept him before he manages to get back to the base. You do see Vice Lord is up there ready and waiting. The flag is returned. He's somehow going around. I don't know whether he knew Vice Lord was there, but the flag is in the field and Vice Lord's going for it. No! Ethereal King comes swooping in, is able to make the pickup. That was about to be returned, so a good play there from Ethereal King, going fast enough. His flag, in the meantime, was dropped. Shaz did go after the flag carrier and was able to get him. You do see Knutson picking up the flag here in the field. No one from UE is going to be able to stop this. He's chucking it off to Bins. Sniper shots are not going to be enough. They need about 3 more. And there we go. Heartbreakerz gets on the board first with a very nice play there. Shaz going out there, soloing the capper. Maybe a little bit of assist from Knutson with snipes. I didn't quite get to see it, but a very clutch play from Ethereal King coming out there to make sure that the return did not happen. With that said, I'm not hearing great sound, so I'm going to adjust my volumes a little bit here, just so you guys can hear stuff going on. Let's boost it up to 70. See how that goes. Maybe you guys can hear better stuff now. But anyway, we do need to take a look here at the UE stand. Have not done that yet. Gene Stealer is going to be doing the role that Miri's doing on the other side, hanging around on the flag in that medium, just running with a soldier, trying to do the body blocking, proximity grenades, and the rest of that. I do see Bins is setting up in the back there for a cap, so we will keep an eye on this stand. See Ethereal King's coming in now to do some spam. We are going to stick with this stand, even though we do see that Black has made a grab in the meantime. He is doing a back to front. You can see now he's only about 5-10 seconds out. Mad for Bad coming in now. Is Binz going to get there first? It looks like he is, and he's able to knock Depths out of the way, but he runs right into the tower. This is going to be a big problem. Mac is there ready and waiting. He does manage to take the opportunity to get a shot on him. Somehow his flag gets returned in the meantime. I didn't even see what the heck happened there. All I know is his flag did get returned. I don't even see any Heartbreakerz really hanging around where I thought the flag would be, but somehow they do manage to get the return, so Binz doing what he needs to do. He might even possibly get away here, but Heartbreakerz got the return they really wanted. There we go, a nice snipe coming out from Mac. Not going to let him get any further, and Genestealer's probably going to be able to get the return here. Shaz is going to come in, but he does not have much health at all. He is finished off there by Genestealer, who with a sliver of health managed to kill him. Oh, but Genestealer does go down as Ethereal King's popped in, and he's able to make the pick up in the field. Heartbreakerz with a very solid escort play here. Mad for Bad is actually killing his own teammate off there. No, okay, it was Salachi coming in there with the disc, and we are going to see a punt coming out now from Binz. It's going to be Ephics picking it up now in that Pathfinder, moving along. Salachi's still really the only one left trying to go for the kill here. Vicelord is ready and waiting, trying to do another clutch play. Is he going to get it? No, he is taken down by Ephics, who must have spotted him or realized that he normally hangs around there, and Heartbreakerz goes up 2-0. So Vicelord with the attempt at the clutch play, but Ephics was just a little bit too smart for that, and didn't really give him much of a chance on that one. So finally, we're going to get a small break in the action where I get to take a look at the defenses for UE. Finally, it is going to be Mac doing the sniping. Of course, he has been hanging up on that tower for the majority of the time. And we should have one other player hanging around doing some sort of midfield dueling. Right now, I don't necessarily see who it is. It might be Depths who's going to be doing it. I saw Rez hanging around, but it looks like he's going on the offense, so it's probably going to be Depths. And looking at their roster, I know Salachi's been on the offense. Yeah, it'll probably be Depths running in that soldier. And indeed, that's sort of what it looks like it might be. But anyway, Black is getting us started with another grab here for the UE team. Doing a good job, this ringer here. He's got a fairly fast route, but only 341 health. Knutson does not seem to be alive, or if he does, no line of sight. Let's see what they're able to do. I do see Ephics is coming in now to chase him. Is he going to be able to catch up? Black barely has enough energy to make it over that hill, but now Ephics is right there. Misses the shot. Shaz is going in for the E-grab. He does get taken down. Binz is right behind him. Ephics is able to get the kill, though, and it looks like he's going for the return. Not quite able to get it. The flag is bounced. Binz elects to go for the return and help him out. And the UE flag is just going to be sitting out there in the field. Binz could have potentially gone for it instead and left Ephics to get the return, but not really needed. He did elect to help out his team, and it seems to have paid off, I guess, because they did get the return, so I guess that makes them happy. Not entirely sure. I still can't exactly determine who it is that's going to be doing the midfield dueling. I do think it is Depths. He does seem to be hanging around the base a fair amount of the time, so I'm going to go ahead and say they are going to run with the standard traditional defense, and that it's going to be Depths, and he's just out of sight because he's busy doing things. Black doing another grab. He is doing a lot of grabs now for this UE team. He's down to 120 health already, though. I don't see Knutson anywhere. He must have been taken down by Vicelord. He does get... Oh, no, okay, he just got sniped. I didn't even see the beam or anything of that sort. Ephics is now going to be able to babysit the flag very easily. He's going to get a simple return whenever he wants. So we are going to go ahead and swap over here as Binz is making a grab just in time, but he is down to 581 health after some good snipes coming out from Mac. But he still has plenty of health. That's going to be another 2 snipes coming out. 1 shot missing there. 2nd shot missing as well. Mac not quite able to hit it, and the line of sight is broken. That's a big key there. There are no chase. Well, there are some chasers coming in, but they're not anywhere close. Binz is going to have to go around the side, though. He did not have the energy to get up the hill. We do see the assault rifle spam coming in from Genestealer. But with 400 health, he should be okay. He's even going to drop it off here to Shaz. And it looks like we saw Black come in there for another attempt. But he went down very quickly, and somehow Depths is going to be the one making the E-grab. He was trying to do a front-to-back. Knutson finished him off with a nice snipe, though. Flag's just sitting there in the field. Ephics is babysitting it. Shaz just trying to wait for some time. They finish off Ethereal King. Vicelord, Black, and Depths are all on their way in, so they need to get going now. You do see he's passed it off to Ethereal King here, who's got 1,400 health. Black gets finished off with a nice snipe from Knutson. Vicelord and Depths are crashing the stand. Time returned. Vicelord just a little bit too early, and Heartbreakerz is able to put the 3rd cap on the board. So if Vicelord had just come in just a half a second later, he would have been able to get the E-grab off, but unfortunately for him, just a little bit too fast, and Heartbreakerz just a little bit too smart, not returning it preemptively, and a good play there from them, a good timing return. It gives them the 3-0 lead. Whew. So we are seeing a lot of action here on this Heartbreakerz stand, so I'm going to go ahead and keep an eye on it for now, see how Black is able to get away with the flag all these times, because he's been doing a great job capping. He runs really fast routes and comes in very, very often, so let's go ahead and see what goes on. We do see the spam coming out now from Salachi, Rez, and Vicelord. Rez does manage to take down Miri, so it's going to be all on Ephics here to try and do the solo thing, and Black comes in. A great Nitron from Ephics is going to halt that offensive attack. And there you go, you see Black's going to head back for it now, but Ephics is doing fine, buying his team plenty of time to respawn, and there you do see Miri has come back and explodes Black into incredibly small pieces there. And they're just going to bounce the flag around and take care of Salachi, and that'll put the end of that. So we are going to swap here to Lochi, who's doing some spam. And there we go, just in time for Binz to come in and make the grab. He's going fairly quick, about 270, 280, 260, somewhere around those. But in that Soldier, that's going to be very hard to stop. Mac is being harassed by Shaz as well, who broke off on his route to do exactly that. Make sure that Binz was able to get away without any sniper fire. And Vice Lord's not going to be able to stop this. He has to conserve his energy, not able to get as high as Binz is going. Binz taking a rather awkward route, going along the side instead of going right next to the tower, allowing Mac to get a couple snipes off. Not quite able to hit him, but Salachi is going to make the E-grab, just chucking it off there now for the UE team. And we do see Binz is able to get an easy cap off that, as there was no one else really there. Black is making a nice grab here for the UE team. Knudsen is alive, though, so he's probably going to go down in just a second. Snipe down to 89 health. If he stays incredibly low, he might have a chance to not die. Oh, Knudsen barely missing that last second snipe. Is he going to be able to get another one off? Black has just missed the stand. A little bit too much momentum. He's going for it here. Chucks the flag up, and it's going to bounce off the stand awkwardly. Shaz does get taken down by Mac, but this is going to be a cap on the board here for UE. Knudsen is not able to snipe down 1,400 health in that small period of time, and UE brings himself one cap back. So only a 4-1 lead here for Heartbreakerz, and with 14 minutes left to go, UE is able to get right back in this game here. Just one more cap, and then we can seriously call it a game. But, you know, first cap on the board is a good start. For quick reference, I don't know if anyone's been asking it, but I don't actually know whose map choice this was. I just know it was chosen. They don't tell me these things. I just cast, and that's sort of what happens. Please go ahead and let me know if you can hear the sounds and explosions and stuff like that, or if not, I can go ahead and turn the volumes up a little bit more. It seems to be okay on my end, but I don't know how it is on the stream, so please let me know at some point. Thank you very much. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and keep an eye now on the UE stand. I haven't really caught much of the action going on here, apart from the fact that someone comes in and grabs. And there we go, Shaz is doing it again. You see they're running a... What a pass! Unbelievable there. Shaz somehow was stopped in midair, chucks it to Binz, who was ghosting his route. He threw it in the perfect place. And that's actually surprisingly hard to do. He was stopped, had no momentum. You can't exactly practice that very easily, but a great pass from Shaz, and you see Binz is pretty much all the way back to his base, about 970 health. We had a grab attempt on the other side from UE, whether it was a llama or not, I can't exactly say, but the flag is just down in the field. They go for the return because they have to. Black is coming in now for the E-grab. He is going to go ahead and be able to get it. We are going to swap to him because this is the flag that matters right now, and you do see the flag is just down in the field. No one from UE is around it. Miri's going to be able to get this easy return whenever they want, and a timed return makes it 5-1, but really Shaz was the one orchestrating that cap there. Suddenly just somehow getting stopped and having the presence of mind to just suddenly turn around and chuck it off to Binz. A great play by him. A very nice pass right into his direction. Binz didn't have to adjust his route at all. He just kept going. And that's essentially what got them the cap. So a good pass. I'm glad I got it on cam. Shame I wasn't a little bit closer, but that's life. You can't catch everything. And that does mean, of course, that they have been given their time in the limelight. So it is time to go back to the Heartbreakerz stand. Man, I'm not used to saying their name. It's been so long. Can't believe it. They're back, finally. Good to see them back. Good to see them playing again competitively. Good to see a tournament up for tribes. It's a good time for the European tribe scene. May only be 10 teams in this, but I don't really care, because we have tribes, we have Heartbreakerz, we have UE, we have a great game going on here. It is, of course, 5-1 for Heartbreakerz with just under 12 minutes to go. We're having a grab on the Heartbreakerz side, but I do want to see if they're going to go for the llama here, and then I will swap over to it. We do see Black did go down, so that'll probably put an end to the llama. We are going to swap now to Binz, who's hanging onto the flag with about 930 health here. He's doing pretty much fine. Salachi is there in the midfield trying to intercept him now. You see the chain gun fire coming out, not quite able to ping him down as fast as he wants, down to 800 health. Is Mac going to go for a snipe? It looks like he's being harassed by Lochi, so this is going to be another cap for Heartbreakerz. A good attempt there at the end by Vice Lord with the disc shot, but that was not going to do enough damage to stop the cap. And Heartbreakerz with a 6-1 lead here. It is, of course, a best-to-7. It might be a little bit different for any of you Americans. I don't know. I haven't casted American scene in a while, and I believe it's only 5 caps there. It is 7 here. Apart from that, the rules, generically, because I forgot to talk about them, I have no idea what they are. They used to be a 5s tournament, now is a 7s tournament. Just assume it's a standard rules, expensive strikes, tanks, etc., 1 sniper, blah, blah, blah. You get it. You guys all know it. None of you guys are noobs. Well, you might be noobs, but you all know the rules, so that's all good. We do see Black is about to come in here, but there's really no clearing going on, and he's going all alone against Miri, and Miri's just able to mow him down. He even suicides somehow. I'm not entirely sure what that happened. He might have run into Miri and bounced off and suicided into this little nice pillar there, so Pillar being MVP for Heartbreakerz here, but Binz is making another grab here for the Heartbreakerz team. Shaz is out there distracting Mac, so it seems as if Binz is able to get away with the, or at least get close to the flag. Shaz just breaks off his route and tries to distract Mac. It didn't work that time as Mac is pinging him down to 318 health. See, Genestealer's a little bit far out. Vicelord is closer though. He might be able to do something, but Vicelord has gone down. Oh, Mad for Bad manages to knock himself up against this rock structure, and he has to toss it off here to Shaz. Has a decent amount of speed, but Salachi is there. He might be able to stop this. Salachi going in for it now. Oh, they managed to get the kill right before he gets the cap. Black with the clutch kill, and Genestealer comes swooping in to get the return. Heartbreakerz should have finished the game off there, but the Frenchman once again comes straight through and manages to get the nice kill, knocking the flag off the stand. A clutch play by the Ringer again. Black is really doing a great job here for the UE team. And I must say I'm surprised. Ringers aren't usually all that effective because of all the teamwork issues, but doing some great solo plays here. Black is really performing well for UE and kept him, certainly saved the end of that game. But with that said, he's about to come in for another grab. We are going to go ahead and keep an eye on the stand. You see grenades are coming off now, trying to take care of Miri and the Claymores. Not able to do so. Black is still able to grab, but the flag goes flying out there as he gets mowed down by his own teammate, actually. It was Rez that killed him off in the end. And Ethics is just going to be able to babysit that flag very easily. Nothing to worry about. On the other side, we see Lochi starting to spam. Now there is a Claymore still on the flag stand. Shaz is coming in a Pathfinder. They didn't think he was coming. They were aiming for Binz, and Shaz is getting away with a little bit of a surprise route. Only 280 health, though. Max should be respawning any second now and be able to snipe him out, but I don't actually see where he's spawned. He has spawned at an unfortunate time and space. Broken line of sight, of course. Shaz trying to go for the toss to Binz there, but misses it that time, so after a clutch throw, manages to derp a throw, and we do see the flag is now here on the stand back for Heartbreakerz. They're going to have to try and keep it safe, not able to do so. Black comes in, of course, as to be expected on that side-to-side route. Does not have much health, 73 health. Who's going to finish him off? It's a race to see who kills him. Knutson is dead, though, from Vicelord, so it's going to be up to Shaz right now with the LAR. Not quite able to finish him. He's going to punt it off. It's going to hit this bridge, and there was no one there. So that's going to be an easy return for Shaz. Heartbreakerz is about to finish this game off here. You do see Binz was hanging in the back, though, and Mac is able to get some snipes off. Miri now has picked up the flag. You see Mac is hanging out there. They're buying themselves a lot of time here. Depths bought them even more. Are they going to be able to get back here in time? I don't know. Genestealer, Salachi, Black, Rez, all of them coming in. Black misses the flag. Rez does not, but he has no health. He does have to chuck the flag off. You see the flags down here in the field. Miri is not quite on the stand. Ethics is waiting. Miri chucks the flag off to Binz. Binz is ready and waiting. They get the return and the cap. Sorry for that little bit of sloppy camera at the end. I was locked onto the flag and it bounces around. So Heartbreakerz takes the first map here on Katabatic, 7-1. A fairly dominant performance by them. They never really looked in danger of losing it. Yui with some very clutch plays, especially coming out from Black, but not quite able to pull it off there. The Heartbreakerz team with their cappers were just really, really powerful and came out with a couple of clutch plays of their own to make sure that they took this first map away. Whew, so with that said, I need to go ahead and take a breath. I don't think the second map is decided. They're deciding it now. So I'm going to go ahead and toss it up to title screen, give you guys some more of the lovely Tribes 2 original soundtrack. And once everything is sorted out, of course, we will be moving on to map 2. And I believe it's a best of 3, so if Heartbreakerz manages to take map 2, they will be moving on to face Mono Esports in the next round. If UE manages to take the second map, then of course it will move on to a third, and potentially they'll move on to face Mono Esports. In any case, I'm going to be casting that match, so I'll see you regardless, whether it's for the second map or whether it's for the next round. So I'll see you in a couple minutes or seconds. I have no idea. Alright everyone, welcome back here to the YodelCast. This is of course map 2 for the matchup between Heartbreakerz and UE in the first round of the PGW ESL qualifiers. Heartbreakerz took the first map, Katabatic 7-1 in about 15 minutes of play, maybe a little bit less, a little bit more. I actually wasn't paying attention to the timer, but of course we are here on map 2, which is Crossfire, and we have just gotten underway, so that does mean it is time for a quick roster rundown for any newcomers. And on Blood Eagle, of course, we do have Unhandled exception with Gene Stealer, Rez, Black, who is ringing for them, and it was an MVP last map, Vice Lord, Salachi, Matt Cavity, and Depths. And of course, on Diamond Sword, it is going to be Heartbreakerz with FX, Lochi, Knutson, Ethereal King, Shaz, Mad for Bad, or Bins, and Miri. Forgive me if I alternate between a couple of the names, like Bins and Mad for Bad, sometimes just heat of the moment and whatever I'm thinking at the time. I just can't help it sometimes. We saw a grab attempt there already from UE, but flag was quickly returned. We do see a punt attempt here now from the Heartbreakerz team. Not entirely sure who it was that got the flag off there, but they have punted it away, and it's going to be easily returned as well. So two very quick grabs and returns coming out from both teams gives me plenty of time to talk about defensive setups. We do see Salachi is going to be running with the HOF role. A little bit of a change from last map where they had, I believe it was Gene Stealer running as a medium on the flag. Now they're running with an HOF, and they're going to have Mac, of course, up top there doing the sniping, and Depths is going to be hanging around just doing some dueling. Which means Gene Stealer's now transitioned onto offense, or it's doing a pure midfield role. Entirely possible and viable on this map. I see some Technician turrets out, so it looks like we are going to be seeing generator play coming out now from the UE team. It's going to be Depths doing that. Technician's perfectly fine to run around and duel with. They are a strong enough dueling class to work things around, and the turrets are certainly helpful, as well as the generators. I don't see anything coming out from Salachi in terms of force fields and all that, but maybe that's for later in the game. We do see Bins actually making a pickup there. Shaz is going to go for the grab after the punt in the midfield. Gene Stealer's coming after him now. He gets finished off there, and Gene Stealer has the easy return, so not quite working out as well on Crossfire as it did for them on Katabatic, but still early in the game for Heartbreakerz. They were traditionally fairly strong here on Crossfire, but it, of course, has been a very long time, and they have a mixed-up roster compared to last time I've watched them play, so who knows at this point. Black, of course, getting the grabs for the UE team. You do see he is getting finished off there, though, and FX is going to be able to get this return, although Rez is coming in now to make the grab, and he's got decent speed, but he runs into the rock, and with the removal of rock routes, he's not able to do much. He does end up having to punt it away here. There isn't really anyone for the UE team nearby, though, and FX is going to be able to get the easy return. He's going to babysit it for now, and that gives me plenty of time to go ahead and talk about the defensive setup here on the Heartbreakerz side. We, of course, do see Miri running with the medium on flag, just doing the standard stuff. Knutson, of course, doing the sniping. I know there's a grab out there, but it's going to be returned, so I'm not going to go ahead and pay attention to it. And FX, as we know, is going to be doing the Pathfinder dueling in the midfield. Black there with the grab attempt. And I say attempt very lightly as he gets exploded into tiny 1,000 pieces, and Miri's going to be able to get the easy return. Vicelord just hanging out on the base right now. My apologies for that friend notification that pops up there. I swear I have it disabled. They never listen to me. Vicelord with a really nice knife there on Knutson. It's a shame his Capper's sort of dead and is not really ready to come in now because they could have big advantage here, but instead the flag's just being sat there on the bottom of the base. They're not able to do anything with it. And you see Black is setting up now for his route. Might even go in for it. Miri doesn't look like he's paying any attention to it. Oh, but Black misses the flag, and Miri just bounces it away, sort of laughing at him there in the meantime. And there we go. Miri even kills him there just to make him feel a little bit worse. And the flag gets auto-returned. Here we go. Force field play now coming out from the UE team. Strength of the generators, and you see it get used instantly as Bins goes for it and gets mowed down there by the force field and that. And yes, I'm going to try and stop using the term mowed down. Sometimes it just happens. I like envisioning a lawnmower running over the player's body. It's hilarious when you think about it. But I will go ahead and try and use a broader vocabulary as long as it does not contain curse words, because I am a very kind person and I don't like to swear. I do, just not publicly. But anyway, that's fairly irrelevant as we do see absolutely nothing going on now as I try to quickly change subjects. I see Shaz setting up for a route there in the back. Gene Stealer has spotted him already, so it's all going to be on Bins or Mad for Bad, wherever the heck he is, to make the grab and get away with it. We see Vicelord has already been spotted, as has Rez. Knutson is down very low indeed. They're trying to go and support him, but they're not able to do so. FX is down incredibly low as well. Rez and Vicelord are perfectly alive now. It's going to be Lochi and Miri here, and Black is able to take advantage of just one defender. Down to 156 health, though. Knutson is going to respawn and finish him off here in just a second. There we go. The reliable Knutson as ever. Not letting him get anywhere, and you see Gene Stealer is going to come in and try and make the pickup. Not going to happen. FX, of course, in that Pathfinder gives him a great advantage compared to when he was doing midfield in Raider or Soldier, and he's able to make the easy return. Bins here, though, with the grab for the Heartbreakerz team, punching it away here to Ethereal King, who's able to make the pickup and finish off Black, so a very productive life here for him. Vicelord is next to him, finishes him off, not able to get the return, he slid right by it. That was incredibly close. FX is going to make the pickup here, but he is being sniped down. Are they going to be able to finish him off? He's going to chuck it off to Bins here, who boosts himself along, gets sniped out by Mac. Not going to matter though, Mary's going to pick it up there, make it 1-0 for Heartbreakerz. So Heartbreakerz getting on the board first here, but it did take him 5.5 minutes essentially to get that first cap, so not nearly as dominant a performance as we saw on Katabatic. And let's see if they're able to start picking up a little bit more momentum off that, because that was some good escort play coming out from them. A good couple sniper shots coming out there from Mac. Really forced them to toss the flag around quite a bit because they knew they would die if they tried to go for it with low health people. But no one was really there to take advantage of the fact that their sniper was doing a good job. We do see a couple spammers getting ready now for the UE team. Black's coming in now, but he does get finished off by Miri. The spam was just not quite sufficient to take care of Miri. What on earth? Okay, that's just not right, people. You guys can't... Seriously? An inventory station in a tree? What is this? What is this? This is not intended. It's cool, but it's... whatever. Bin's here making the grab now for the Heartbreakerz team, just doing the camera to try and make you seasick. He's punting it off now. It bounces awkwardly though, and it looks like Rez is probably going to be able to get the return here. There are two people coming in for Heartbreakerz. They bounce it nicely, and Shaz is able to make the pickup. He does have to punt it off again though, and Rez is now the only one left alive here for the UE team. He does go down very quickly to Knutsen's snipe, and it looks like Bins is going to be able to get a... cap. Yes, the flag is where. Vicelord's on him though, and he has to back away down to 75 health. Last second snipe, not able to do it. He manages to get the cap and kills himself out there. I believe Mac might have been dead or just didn't think there was much of a chance to do so. And they are going to be able to put that second cap on the board only about a minute and a half after they got the first one. So a very good continuation rolling here by Heartbreakerz, really starting to pick up some steam. And let's see if UE can stop the Heartbreakerz train. I don't know if they can, but they're certainly going to give it their all, as we see Vicelord here trying to hang out in the back, just trying to regen up a little bit before going in. I saw Black is about to come in now. Rez needs to go and try and clear out Miri, because Miri's been doing a great job of taking care of Black, and you see he finishes off Rez and even chucks so many grenades up. Black is going to go down. No doing on that side. We are going to go ahead and now take a look here at the UE stand. Gene Stealer incredibly low. Grenades coming out, finishes him off there. Shaz just chucking them everywhere, and here we go. Bin's coming in now. Two technician question coming out. I don't know whether that's allowed or whether it's not allowed. Whatever, in any case, Bins is about to make this a 3-0 game. Vicelord is sort of at the base. He might be able to stop this, but Vicelord has been uncloaked, and they have spotted him, so I don't think they're going to be able to do much about it. Rez is going to be coming in, trying to do something. Doesn't have nearly enough health to stop this, so 217 health is going to be enough for Bins as he makes the cap. So 3-0 here for Heartbreakerz. That's another minute or so after the first cap, so really starting to pick up the pace here and not letting UE recover or swap or adapt at all. As we do see they have swapped away from the dual technician. Can you guys let me know if it is two technician, one technician rule? And yeah, I know it's not hard to put an inventory station there. I think it's ridiculous that you can. It's an inventory station in a tree, guys. You can't look at that and tell me that that's not stupid. I mean, come on now. It's an inventory station in a tree. I mean, really? Come on. No one's looking at that. I mean, seriously, this inventory station has, like, still half its health. They haven't even noticed that it's there. And as we see Black get exploded by a turret, so Heartbreakerz repairing their gens up there. No strikes coming out from either teams, despite the fact that they're both running generator plays. But yeah, I'm sorry, that's just ridiculous. And that'll be the end of it. But no, I am going to look at it every now and again, but trust me, I think that's ridiculous. Anyway, Vicelord has swapped here away from the Infiltrators. Now going to be going for HO. Spamming some Mervs now, trying to take care of Miri. Oh, gets a nice shot on him there. Miri's down incredibly low. You see me having to jet very high. That could be a big opportunity. Efix coming in now. Good Merv. Almost took care of him there, but he is going to have to go ahead and do an X1 versus Efix duel. My money's on Efix, of course, because he is an unbelievable chain whore. Oh, Vicelord! Making Efix look like a noob. Great play by Vicelord. Love to see that. He does get taken down in the end, but Merv spam not quite able to hit, so Miri still perfectly left alive there. And Salachi and Rez are probably going to be in a bit of trouble here, as their capper should be coming in any second now. Or not, he might have just respawned, but in any case, we are going to go ahead and swap to the guy who actually does have the flag. It is going to be Bins for the Heartbreakerz team. He's got about 1,000 health left. Vicelord and Depths are on him. Vicelord has swapped back to the Infiltrator. He might have just been changing it up for one life just to see how it worked out. And apparently it worked out decently as Black's getting away. Was he in a heavy? He was indeed doing a juggernaut capping route. That's special. Salachi's going to be picking it up in the field here, so we might be moving on to a standoff. But Binz is incredibly low. He's tried to chuck it off to Knutson there. Missed it. The flag, fortunately for him, did not bounce off due to the bounce and then stop rule. And Mary's going to be able to pick it up now, so they are going to be fairly safe. We are going to go ahead and keep an eye now on the Heartbreakerz flag as FX is coming in now for it. He's able to get the kill, and he's going to be able to get the return here fairly easily. Vice is there ready and waiting at the flag, but no, he flew over just a little bit too much, and Knutson did finish him off with a snipe as Heartbreakerz makes this a 4-0 game. So even though that one took them about 3 minutes to get, still, they're just rolling their train along, continuing their dominance on Crossfire that they had from quite a ways back. And it looks like they're going to be fine. Yeah, I'm going to keep looking at it. You better bet. That thing annoys me. So I am going to go ahead and swap stance so I don't have to look at it now. Don't forget, guys, I am working on about 25 hours of no sleep, so I am a little bit loopy in the brain right now. So I am going to be annoyed by random things, and that is one of them. Yeah, I'm sorry. It just happens. I can't do anything about it. Anyway, Shaz here doing some spam now onto Gene Stealer. Grenades coming out now, managing to knock him down to about half. Okay, a little bit less than half health. He has to avoid this turret, though. He's electing not to take care of it. Just going to keep going for some spam. Try and kill everyone there. And you do see Binz is coming in now. Got just a sliver of health, and he is taken down by Rez. Good play there from Gene Stealer. He had just a little bit of health left, and that was all he needed. Rez is going in for it. So is Ethereal King. Ethereal King picks it out right from under his nose. He only has 860 health, but that might be enough. He could even disc himself along and then punt it, but he's just going to go for the continual slow route here. He does have a couple chasers incoming, so we should be seeing a punt any second now. Salachi is in front of him. Rez is behind him. He's going to punt it off in just a second. Going to go for the toss. It's going to be Shaz who picks it up, though. A little bit of a juke. I thought they were going to toss it to Binz, but it was going to be Shaz with the pick up there. You do see Vicelord stopping him from moving forward with a nice Murph placement. Black is going to make the grab in the meantime. We are not going to follow him. We're going to keep an eye here on Shaz, although now that all the UE has been cleaned up, we are going to go ahead and swap back to the Heartbreakerz flag. Gene Stealer is going for it, but FX is able to get the return. Gene Stealer was a bit too focused on someone else, and FX just came in, is able to get it. Shaz with just a sliver of health. Mac not able to shoot quite enough. Sorry, it's not Mac sniping. Did they have anyone sniping? They don't have anyone sniping. Yes, they do. Depth is sniping. Okay. So a little bit of a switch up here now coming out from UE. Mac is actually not running Sniper anymore. It's going to be Depth running Sniper, I guess. So Depth with two very good shots, just not quite able to land the last one. 75 health, a minimum damage shot would have been enough to finish him off, but, you know, rate of fire issues and all that, just not able to do anything about it. And Heartbreakerz is able to get that 5th cap. And it's looking really bad here for UE. I mean, they're giving it all they got, and they're pulling out some really weird strats here, and I applaud them for that, but Heartbreakerz is just on a roll right now. I don't really see how they can stop them. I mean, their capping isn't necessarily going quite as dominantly as it was on Katabatic, but it's certainly not exactly going badly for them. You do see some more clearing coming out now. Ooh, a nice team kill coming out from Shaz, finishing off his own teammate. Love to see that. Got that on camera. You bet I'm going to talk to him about that later. Gene Stealer and Mac and Depths are going to be fine here. Binz is not going to be able to do much on his own. He probably even killed himself out there. And so that does mean we are going to swap back to the Heartbreakerz stand, where I see a completely clear stand. Miri is probably just about to come back. He is probably, okay, just respawn now. Black is only about 3 seconds out. Is Miri going to get there in time? Looks like he just spotted him. Is not going to be able to stop him. I thought those proximity grenades were going to be enough. They weren't. 91 health. Is Knutson going to be able to finish him off? He was just taken down by Vicelord, so a clutch play there from Vicelord. A perfect timing kill. So Knutson has to respawn and see if he can get a last-second crazy snipe. Shaz and Lochi are on the stand, though, so he does have to be very careful. Black is probably going to check this off. Indeed, the smart move, chucking it off to Gene Stealer. That's going to buy Ethereal plenty of time because Gene Stealer had to move away from the flag. So the E-grab coming out now. We are going to go ahead and follow this flag. It's going to be FX going for the pickup. Not able to get it. Salachi might be able to get the return. No, FX is able to pick it up, though. Even though he missed the first bounce, he's going to punt it off now to his team. So it looks like we probably are going to be moving into a standoff here. Shaz picking up the flag. And it looks like they are just going to finish off the UE offense and then move into their respective standoff spots. And that damn inventory station is still alive. FX is picking up the flag, though, as Shaz did go down. Vicelord trying to finish him off, not able to do so. So here we go, the first standoff of the series. And it looks like FX is going to be swapping out 2 technician, popping down some turrets. Yes, only a 1 technician rule is in place, apparently, and they are abiding by it. So that's all good. Okay, I thought we might be seeing some crazy turtle motion, but no, we are not. Just FX planting some motion sensors, not really letting anyone get the jump on him. He's going to hide in the back here, so there's not really any way to easily get around them, so to say. And he's even going to chuck it off to Miri here, who's running in the Soldier. I'm just going to take a quick look here at the UE team, see what's going on. Gene Stealer hanging onto it in a Soldier as well, guarded by a Technician. We're seeing incredibly similar setups here. They look like they're just basically mirroring each other. I don't see a third person. There we go. It is going to be Depth, so they are running 3 mediums. On the other side, Miri is incredibly low as Salachi finishes him off. No, I believe he might have just chucked it. Yes, he did finish him off. They do kill Salachi, though, and Efix is going to be able to pick it up. Looks like they are going to be sticking with Knudsen in a sniper, so not running with 3 mediums. And we actually had a return on the other side. Was not able to catch it. I was trying to, but as soon as I clicked the switch to flag, it did pop. They did get the return. So Efix making it a 6-0 game. Good job there by Heartbreakerz winning the standoff. I just saw Shaz and Lochi alive, so they must just simply killed off everyone there and gotten the return. Good play from Heartbreakerz. 10 minutes left to go. 1 cap to go for Heartbreakerz to advance onto the next round where they would face Mono Esports, but of course they can't get ahead of themselves. They do still have to get that final cap or wait 10 minutes, and somehow I have the feeling they do not want to wait 10 minutes. So we do see Black trying to get a grab there, but Knudsen does finish him off there with a snipe. And easy return for them, allowing us to take a look back at the UE stand where Gene Stealer's hanging around. Saw someone come flying by. Shaz is coming in now. He's going to go ahead and stop and just start chucking grenades, finishing off the turret. And, is that a tank? That's got to be a tank. Yes, that's a tank. We see a tank, people. It's going to be Mac running in the tank. Just sort of trolling around now, I think. I don't think they're really taking it all that seriously. It's very hard to come back from 6 caps, so we are going to be seeing a tank. And that, of course, means I do need to give it its limelight because it deserves some. And let's see how they use this tank here. It has about 8,000 health, as you can see, running in that tech. And Shaz is coming after it now. You do see trying to juke him a little bit. Is able to do so. Depth is coming in now to try and go after him as well. Not able to hit Shaz, and they do manage to finish off Depth here. So this tank is going to be in some big trouble. Shaz is down incredibly low. Did absorb a lot of damage through his shield pack. And there we go. He does get finished off by Mac. Embarrassed by the tank. Lochi is really the only one left alive to try and take care of it, but the tank does not have much health. And Lochi is now distracted by Black and everyone else that's going out towards it. And here we go. Max about to get the kill here. No, he misses it. Not able to get the 2,000 direct shot. Disc shot's also not able to hit from Lochi. That one was a direct one, though. Hits him down to about half his health here. So, interesting duel coming out. Shaz has respawned and is back here as well. Tank is down to about 800 health, 1,800 health. Down to minus 270, and boom. Shaz and Lochi finishing it off there. Lochi surviving the era of the tank. And unfortunately, that will probably put an end to the tank's run. That is a shame. Maybe we'll see a Shrike. Maybe we'll see some Grav Cycle play. You never know. It's always possible. I see Rez actually going up there now. Looked like he might have been trying to do some capping, but I also saw some very long-range shots coming out from Knudsen. Not letting him get anywhere, so that's not good for them. We do see Shaz is actually swapped into Pathfinder. Not entirely sure what that's about. Must have been a failed grab attempt as Bins comes in, but gets Nitron very quickly. Not able to get very far with the flag. Ethereal King gets mowed down as well. So Yui not really wanting to let Heartbreakerz just finish off this game. They're going to go ahead and make them work for it. And, you know, props to them for doing that. It's a fairly hopeless situation with only 8 minutes, with a bit less than 8 minutes to go. But, you know, heck, why would you give up? You know, just keep playing, and, no, crazier things haven't happened, but they could happen. I mean, no, they couldn't, but they might. I mean, it's possible. Is that the... Oh, come on now. Seriously, guys? Someone please kill it. I'm begging you. Someone notice this and kill it. It's not hard. 2 discs, 1 mortar. Shoot it. Bins, thank you for grabbing so I don't have to stare at the stupid thing anymore. 76 health. Lochi is with him as well, but doesn't have much health either. Lochi was regenning. Depth is going to go for the return here. He's not quite able to get it as Lochi bounces him out of the way. Vicelord also going for it, not able to do it. But Lochi going for the grab, gets hit by his own teammate, I think. No, it was not. It was, I believe, Depth who was shooting the disc. Shaz is going to be the one picking it up, down to 766 health. Chucks it off here, but Black is ready and waiting to make the return. Is going to do so. So Heartbreakerz with another attempt there to finish off the game. Not able to do so. Escort play not quite up to par. I think they thought it was going to be easier than it was. And Yui not letting them get it. Whew. Now I can breathe. Now I can breathe and take a breath. My stomach is hurting, and I don't know why. Shaz boosted himself away here, getting back to the good old days of the arcs capping. Not going to happen, though, as he is passing up Rez now. And is regenning up now, so he's going to get ready for that spam, as is Lochi, and probably Ethereal King, which means Bins should be coming in any second now. You do see Ethereal King down to just a sliver of health, waiting to regen up now. Shaz is not going to wait for anybody. He's just going to go ahead and start spamming his grenades, going after Gene Stealer. And where is Bins? Bins is nowhere to be seen quite yet. Black had made a grab on the other side, but he did go down very quickly. I think Efix is there. Indeed, he gets the return. And there we go. Bins is coming in there. This could be the last grab of the game. 1,000 health. That's looking a lot better for them than their previous runs. Vicelord is in the way, and oh, but he actually kills Knudsen. So let's see if he's a little bit too distracted. That Merv is not going to stop Bins, and Bins is probably going to be able to make this, finish this game off. Depths is coming in now. Is he going to be able to stop him? It doesn't look like it. And there we go. Heartbreakerz takes this map 7-0, giving them the overall victory 2-0. With a 7-1 scoreline on Katabatic and a 7-0 scoreline here on Crossfire, meaning, of course, they will advance to face off against Mono Esports. I believe that'll happen in probably about 15 minutes or so. I will, of course, be casting that. I am going to take my stream down, though, in the meantime, because I'm lame, and I need to adjust some videos and stuff, and get all that sort of stuff going. So until then, congratulations to Heartbreakerz, of course, for taking the series and advancing on to round 2. A good fight and a good attempt there by UE. With this way the seedings were, this matchup really shouldn't have happened in round 1, but, you know, what are you going to do? Gotta play with it, and that's sort of life. So, big props to UE. They gave a good fight, and certainly brought out some amusing things with the tanks and all that. Big shame on Heartbreakerz for using the inventory station in the tree. I'm very disappointed in them, and, I must say it makes me sad to see them do that, but that's life. And, yeah, so until the next round, please go ahead and stay tuned. I will go ahead and spam the link in the IRC channels for whenever it does go live. And hope you guys will stick around and enjoy the cast, and forgive my loopy lack of sleepness stuff. So, yes, see you later. Thanks for watching.